Hello, everyone. As promised, I'm back to make you all aware of what actually Jupiter demands from us, or what actually Jupiter is trying to tell us when he's in the sign of Capricorn. So, the benevolence of Jupiter demands going that extra mile. Jupiter, the symbol shows the half circle representing both the intellectual and the emotional halves of the polarized, individualized soul, connected to but above the cross of matter. So, this demonstrates that the energies of the planet Jupiter are those where there is a useful and harmonious connection between the individualized soul and the material universe. The soul knows that abundance is its birthright, and Jupiter symbolizes this abundance. Now, while Saturn is anchored in the material world, Jupiter can be seen as a sky hook that connects us with what we want. Using the knowledge that we are going to get, what we desire, because we should have it. Some people call that luck. It is not surprising that the word jovial is derived from Jove, the Roman word for Jupiter. But when lucky people act like they have all the answers, then the bragging, exaggerated aspect of Jupiter, it rears its ugly head. Now, Jupiter represents the tools used to aid growth in knowledge and understanding. Now, while Mercury symbolizes piece by piece perception of individual facts, Jupiter represents assembling the broad picture. It is the forest to Mercury's trees. Now, when Jupiter is tuned into the search for understanding of the human condition, laws, religions, and philosophies, that is produced, as well as the teaching and widespread dissemination of these subjects through publishing and broadcasting. The search for different approaches to life leads to foreign travel. Now, influenced by Jupiter, a lucky, jovial, philosophical person may go overboard in his enjoyment, pleasures of the finer things in life. It's no wonder that Jupiter is said to rule the liver as well as the blood, veins, and arteries. They carry life to the farthest reaches of our body and our hips and thighs, which help to move us around the earth. Now, from Saint Thomas Aquinas, born in 1225, who wrote, "A man has free choice to the extent that he is rational." And Oscar Wilde, born 629 years later, in 1854, stated that there is no sin except stupidity. Now, this holds true especially today also for Capricorn's Jupiter. Why am I saying Capricorn's Jupiter? Because Jupiter is going direct in Capricorn and it is posited in Capricorn. That's why we call it Capricorn's Jupiter. Therefore, you must realize that rational, practical wisdom is the key. Rejoice. Rejoice in the fact that you have more than enough to be a staggering success in life. So, taking small steps is where you will become bigger and bigger and bigger. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude. This attitude helps you embrace life. When you neglect to appreciate what you have, you neglect yourself in the entire process of life. When you speak the truth, you're never afraid. So traditionally, Jupiter is considered to be in its fall in Capricorn, meaning its qualities are not so readily available. Now, this isn't bad news. Capricorn is the sign of the Mergoat. If you actually look into the sign of Capricorn, it's the sign of a Mergoat. And if your Jupiter is in Capricorn, you will generate the luck of Jupiter by being tenacious and hardworking like that mountain goat. And by believing in the impossible, like the mermaid part of you. The fact that Jupiter's bounty doesn't come easy is actually a good thing. Things that come easy go away also very easily. And sometimes they're considered unlucky. And the things that are scarce and hard to find come with Jupiter's blessings because we worked hard towards it. You get lucky when you go that extra mile working harder. By pushing your limits, you will triumph over the greatest number of obstacles and cultivate patience. You must be mature and self disciplined in all sectors of your life. But keep your sense of the mountain goat or the mer magic and your sense of humor intact always. Otherwise, you run the risk of feeling sorry for yourself. Do not ever try to think that you're a victim of circumstances. Your path will be extra challenging, but it also has rewards that will be bountiful. So don't get into self pity by overdoing anything or overthinking issues to the point of self deprivation and rigidity. Be aware that by indulging in self pity or greed for more is actually driving your Capricorn Jupiter's luck away. If you truly want to achieve and experience the Capricorn's Jupiter luck, then do not shy away from working hard and tirelessly with your purity of intent. Push yourself to the outer limits of your ability intelligently. Get structured and be determined to work in discipline, working and taking intermittent breaks to just rejuvenate. So you need to work hard, take your breaks, and then get back to work. This will also help you get out of the boredom. This will also help you rejuvenate and reclaim yourself. Since Capricorn's goats always like that extra challenge, you need to be organized and draw out your worksheet meticulously so that you don't drain out your Jupiter energy. Take a moment, look back long and deep over your life. Recount as many events as you can and ask yourself what has made you lucky or unlucky in life. You will notice that whenever you act like a Capricorn, you create miracles in your life. No matter what your sun sign is, you will get lucky when you live out the Capricorn legacy gifted to you by the benevolent planet Jupiter. So, to take advantage of your luck, emphasize your Capricorn Jupiter strengths. That is, be unbreakable, look outside the box, be a visionary, be philosophical, be a pragmatic idealist, a tragic comic master. That means, even in the most extenuating circumstances, you should actually laugh about it and find comical things in that. That will help you overcome your obstacles. Be tenacious, resilient, brilliantly focused, and be prepared patiently for a long haul because at the end of the haul are your bountiful rewards. Now, because Jupiter rules excesses also, what are the things that you need to watch out for when Jupiter is positioned in Capricorn? Arrogance in relationships. You could become dry of emotions as you become greedy or power hungry. So, no power roles, no power games here. You need to watch out for all those negativities because the choices we make determine our fate. So, during this phase, when Jupiter is direct in Capricorn, be wise to choose what you can do. Follow your passions, fulfill your dreams and your desires, grab opportunities. Only remember to be realistic and not overdo anything. Discipline, dedication, and determination with patience will take you a long way in fulfilling and manifesting your dream world. Stay blessed and make the most of this phase.